guys, welcome back to Adapted Adventures. On this week's video, Andrea and I are here in beautiful St. Pete's Beach in Florida. We got to spend a little time down here on vacation. So today we're just going to talk a little bit about the hotel we stayed at, the Postcard Inn on the beach. So first we're going to talk about the room. We stayed in an ADA accessible king room, and the decor and design gives you like a beach surfer, like retro feel, and I like that. It feels a little dated, but I think that's part of the feel that they're going for, the vibe they're going for. The one thing that I could give as a critique for the rooms though is the dating in the bathrooms. Probably needs to be updated, especially for accessible reasons. So they have two different types of accessible rooms here at the Postcard Inn. They have roll-in shower rooms, and then they also have like tubs with shower benches and handrails. And we were in a tub with a shower bench and a handrail. And honestly, like I was able to make it work. They did a great job with the handrails and stuff, but the way that the bench is in the tub and the way the sink is designed, if you were one who wanted to transfer directly across from your chair onto the bench, you wouldn't be able to do that because the sink is in the way. And then also the bench is on the opposite end of the tub of the shower head, and so I couldn't reach the shower handle at all, and so Andre would have to help me with that if I needed it, or I'd have to get it before I transferred into the shower. So those were kind of two things to keep in mind for the accessibility. Additionally, the staff was really nice, but when we first got here, the shower was mounted on like a slider that allowed you to put the hose up and down. However, it was drilled so that you couldn't actually slide. But maintenance came back and fixed that really quickly for us and was able to slide it down, and that made it easier for me to grab the shower head. But again, it was something I had to do before I transferred into the seat. So other than that, the room was pretty spacious. There was a little bit of an issue where they have a seating chair in there that caused a little bit of space room for me, but we were able to move that around. If the room was slightly bigger, maybe they didn't have that chair in there, that would be great. But I'm sure if you stayed in it caused an issue, you could probably ask them to take it out. So in regards to the rest of the hotel, they do have a lot of great amenities, and I think they make an effort to make the place as accessible as possible. One thing that we really enjoyed having here at the hotel that we had an experience before is it's right on the beach, as you can see behind me, and so they do have beach access. So they have a beach wheelchair that you can use free of charge. It's one that's you can't propel yourself, and so if you sit in it, you have to have someone push you, but it does give you access to the beach. The one thing where that's great that they did that for us, but then the kicker is they don't really have a wheelchair accessible beach access. So the only ways to get to the actual beach then from the hotel property is you either have to go kind of up this little curb or down some stairs out of their beach bar area. There is a place where the people that they use to drive onto the beach, and that's what we ended up using because there's no stairs there, but that wasn't the easiest to use. So kudos to the resort for being able to have that beach chair available for people to use, but maybe something for them to think about would be to have some sort of ramp access that gets you onto the sand itself. So other parts of the hotel, it's very flat here. There's ramps and curb cuts in appropriate places. I didn't feel like I was having to push long distances to get up a curb. Sometimes when you go places, you feel like there's one curb cut for 300 feet worth of curb, and that's not like that here. Accessible bathrooms in the lobbies, and all their other amenities are not geared towards accessibility, but they are available for us. So they have a bar and restaurant in the lobby with tables that are low enough for me to roll up to if I would want to. The bar is bar height or whatever, but the staff here has been really friendly when we've had questions or asked for help, whether it was with the beach chair or things like that. I did use their fitness center once, and you can tell it's not used very often. The equipment's a little dated and some of the pieces were missing, but that could be with any hotel too. And then lastly, we didn't get to use it much just because we are here in January, so the weather wasn't like super warm, but they do have a pool, a pretty nice pool area here. And one thing I just wanted to add about accessibility is they also have a pool chair lift to get you into the water. If you're not one that can transfer onto the pool deck, they do have that pool lift there for your pool chair lift that you can transfer onto from your wheelchair, and then it would lower you into the water. So that's a nice plus for them to be able to try to get you into as many places and have as many activities available to you as possible. They do have outdoor activities. They have cornhole on the beach. They have like some yard games and stuff you can play, and all those places were flat and easy to get to. We didn't end up using them very much, just again because it was cooler at night, but they are available here for use, and they seem to be accessible for all people. So overall, the stay here at the Postcard Inn on the beach was a great experience. Just a couple last things to note that we did hear from a couple of different people as we were touring around that this place, it's low season right now, and the place was pretty quiet, but apparently it is a bit of a party resort, so keep that in mind if you were going to come during spring break. If that's your vibe, that's great. If not, this one might be one you might want to avoid during that March spring break time. But we're going to try to make this into a little bit of a series so we can tell you about the other activities we did outside the resort here on our vacation. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like video, and we'll see you on the next episode.